Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video. Today is a good day because it's Sunday. We're making special recipes. Yes, that's right, pancakes. Guess what I have in my hands? Butternut, but I forgot what it's called. But you know what it is. Butternut squash. That's what it is. And it's a special day as well because I'm starting my mini cut. Boom. Getting ready. I was doing mini cuts, yeah, because if you've been watching this channel, so I'm going slowly into calisthenics. I'm stopping, not gonna grow anymore. This is enough muscle. Well, it's never enough muscle, but for me, apparently it is. So yeah, and you probably click on this video because you want to know the truth about that, losing muscle mass. Well, guess what, guys? I'm gonna stop growing, but I'm not gonna lose this. Guns and big boobies. Not gonna lose that. It's a lie, it's a myth. When you cut, you don't have to lose muscle mass. You don't have to. But please watch the whole video because you wanna know how to do it properly. I'm gonna bring some science research as well. I'll tell you how to do it, okay, and the truth about it. Yeah, because most people, even coaches, they'll say, oh yeah, you lose muscle mass and stuff. And then a little spoiler, it is true. Then if you're going to stage probably very depleted and like 4% body fat, like really bad, yeah, you will. But I'll tell you from what range you start losing muscle mass, guys. If you just want to get shredded, 6-pack, looking good, guys, you can even gain muscle while you're doing that cut. But hey, watch the whole video, yeah? Right, but just before that, before we start talking about it, I'm gonna introduce you to my recipe. It is a new thing, you know? Yeah, guys, butternut squash. That's actually really cool idea for cutting. Really low in calories. But how are we gonna do this? It's the first time I've done this. Well, the first time I've cut this as well. Then, to be fair, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I haven't used this ever, and I was about to cut myself. This is not something I buy nowhere, like ever. Because for a while I thought I was allergic, so I didn't even know how to use this fruit, veggie, whatever. I'm gonna use this knife. And I think I will cut it that way. Yeah, that sounds like about right. Now, can we peel this? Oh my god, it's so funny. If you guys are watching this, you probably this guy's hilarious because I'm not acting. I've never eaten this before. But I can peel it. That's cool. But yeah. Well, back to the topic, yeah? Now I find out that this can be peeled. Now I'm gonna try to blend it. I hope it don't break my blender because it's hard. Now, what I want to do with this thing is just mix it with my banana recipe, and then I think it tastes really nice. I've seen it before. Well, I don't know. I'm lying. I haven't seen it before. I'm just trying to use my common sense of cooking. If you watch the channel, while I talk about this interesting topics like cutting, I also teach you how to cook. Well, I didn't introduce myself, but yeah, I'm a fitness coach that's been doing this for like a while. More than, I don't know, 15 years, something like that. I started training when I was really young. It's quite popular where I come from, so yeah. But I also cook my whole life. And yeah, so I always use this space to improvise recipes. See if it works well, try to use my, common sense, my expertise to create some recipes that can help you lose weight or gain muscle. Yeah, in a tasty way, because we want to enjoy the cut like I'm doing right now. I'm enjoying my cut. And so yeah, guys, shall we start with the topic of today while I'm prepping this? So yeah, let's start with the first one, caloric deficit. Yeah, it is true. When you go on a mini cut, you go on a calorie deficit. Most of the cases, you do lose weight. Lose weight when you're in a calorie deficit. Hopefully, yeah. And you lose fat as well as muscle mass. Run. It is possible, yeah, but it's all down to many factors that I'm gonna break it down for you. Yeah. So, yes, you can lose fat or muscle mass depending on how your diet is structured, and not just diet, but how hard are you training? Most people, which is a huge mistake, and if you're doing this and don't use it as an excuse, people are like, oh yeah, you start my mini cut, you know, I'm starting to feel weaker and stuff. I was benching 100, now I'm benching 70, and you know, stuff like that. Well, you're doing really bad then. Don't do that, because you are just losing muscle mass. You don't want, and that's a big indication, by the way, is that you drop your numbers down. If your numbers are going down, that's something you need to, you know, sort it out. If this is true, sometimes it's psychological, by the way. And then it's funny because you are not having such an aggressive diet, but because you're telling yourself that you're weaker, then you stop lifting as you were lifting before, and unconsciously you start losing muscle mass. See? So that's one point, but I'm gonna break it down better. So, protein intake. Yeah, a high protein diet will be necessary to have when doing this cut. More than usual. When you're bulking, you can have more macronutrients like fat and carbs, really high fat and carbs, but as well as protein. As you increase your carbs, you're gonna increase your protein. But when you cutting, the macronutrient balance wanna be more like higher protein than anything else. Yeah, to, you know, preserve muscle mass. And in most cases, gain muscle mass as you're losing weight. There's some studies that says that, yeah. Some studies of people and athletes that has gained muscle mass while they're cutting. So yeah, it's more common on beginners though, not so much on advanced. But yeah, people on their first year or something like that. That's the protein intake. So you have an idea. Research says that it's about 1.6 grams to 2.2 grams per body weight, yeah, of protein. There's some other studies and some research that says that we actually don't need that much protein. That people consume a low protein, that your body absorbs it, but that's down to your genetics. See, I'm getting really scared with like chopping this. You know, I feel like I'm gonna cut my finger. I don't want to do that in camera. Actually, this one's sharper. So yeah, it's down to genetics, which is another factor. Yeah, why you could be losing muscle mass, and it's called the individual variability. Yeah, variability. Why I want to, you know, that's my thing. Sometimes I want to use fancy words because I want to be like also professionals and shit, and I'm like, maybe it's not for me. Don't make fun of the foreign guy. Well, anyways, like I was saying, yeah, genetics can play a big role when cutting as well. You know, I'm a big fan of genetics, and if you've been watching the channel, I do use of excuses for whatever we like talk about. We gain muscle, we lose muscle, we lose weight, we gain weight, whatever. We are always used to genetics as excuse because it's true, and especially like aesthetic as well. You know, like this chest, you will never have my chest. Impossible. You can have a good chest, but you will never have my chest because it's my chest. I built this. It belongs to me. It's only one chest in the world. That's genetics. See? So yeah, it's really interesting actually how genetics works, but big factor. Yeah, and when losing weight, people with good genetics, they might maintain low muscle mass. Other people, they might lose more. So another factor, yeah. Another factor is training that I haven't mentioned about it, but yeah, bodybuilding, super important. Okay, make sure your plan is don't be, maybe you're one of those people who like, doing, I don't know, CrossFit or whatever. It's cool if you like it, but if you don't want to lose muscle mass, you gotta engage in a bodybuilding plan. At least, for a bit while you cut. And then you can go back to CrossFit or whatever. Okay? Because this type of training, which are cool, I don't blame it. It can be fun, CrossFit stuff, but you can grow muscle doing CrossFit, yes. But no ideal. Like, there might be some muscle groups that you be missing. I don't think CrossFitters train triceps. Like, maybe in the clean press, if you go narrow grip, yeah, you activate your triceps, but it's like, you don't get the muscle stimulus really. So important bodybuilding, guys. And yeah, the same what I was talking about earlier. Don't drop your numbers, no matter what. If you see your numbers dropping, you have to reevaluate yourself, and it's like, the fuck I'm doing, and am I doing this wrong? Then you either maybe go back to maintenance for a little bit, and then drop the diet again. See, which is another factor, by the way, that is, now that we're talking about that diet and that rapid weight loss. Rapid weight loss is another factor, yeah. So obviously, if you lose weight really fast, then you could be. Wait a minute, I'm just trying to think. I don't want to lose idea. Let me finish this. Yeah, if you lose, you could be losing muscle mass. Yeah, no matter your genetics, no matter how much protein, no matter how much you training, all these factors that are broke down for you. If you fucking doing it really quickly, and then you're like losing 5 kilograms a week, you're like, oh yeah, that's great, good news, but not so much, because you're burning lots of muscle. Unless you're severe, like obese. Then yeah, you might want to like be losing 10 kilograms a week. But if you're someone like, I don't know, like me, I've been training for 2 years and it's in like a good, healthy body weight, then you want to be losing like 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's, by science research, is the ideal amount of weight you want to lose per week. Okay, it's very little, but it's the slowest. Now, again, down to your genetics, you might be able to lose a little bit more, maybe like a kilo, like 4 pounds a week, and you can be lucky. You can be lucky and not lose any muscle mass. Yeah, but then the best way to do it, and that's why I want to show you this, and that's why we're doing this, is to do those mini cuts. Like me, I do mini cut. I go back to like 82. I maintain there for like a few weeks, and then back again to like 80, 78, 79. It takes me like 6 months, but I'm not competing, so it's so cool. Right, here we go. A little bit of milk here, guys. Don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not even waiting it. I just need this to be like a little paste, you see? Cool. I'm getting cold, guys, like I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna blend this. Oh, I forgot about the jogger though. Okay, so I've been really cheeky, and then I've been like eating my late breakfast. That's when I do my mini cut, because I don't get too hungry in the morning. Then I don't have breakfast and stuff. However, it's this one, but it's like a bit later, like 10, 11. But right now it's 12. 30? That was like a long fasting. I didn't mean to do that, but no idea. You could be losing muscle mass if you do that. Actually, no. But now that I brought it up, I can read some research for you about that. Let me just you know what? I don't think, guys, I'm not gonna use the banana. This is gonna be a full banana squash pancake. It's a lot though, and it looks pretty cool, you know. Right? Yeah. Let me break down the fasting question that you probably have in your head right now. Well, no, you don't have to necessarily lose muscle mass. It is optimal for muscle growth, gain muscle, to spread out your meals more, okay? For that protein synthesis, yeah? But for when losing weight, because you're not interested in gaining muscle, you can if you wanted to. Nothing's gonna happen as long as you daily, obviously, you don't want to do like a 72 hours fasting mode. Then you go back and consume your protein, you know. At least, you know, if 2 meals for cutting works well for you, you can do it. You know, you can do it. It's no bad idea. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I think it's 1 egg. No, 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Yeah, let's do 2 eggs and 2 white eggs. I'll leave the recipe in the screen, guys, so you can do this for your weight loss phase. Guys, that butternut squash is magical, you know? Especially if you go like a sweet tooth, it goes really well with sweet stuff. And it's funny, like I said, I've never eaten. This is the first time in like 5,000 years I haven't eaten butternut squash. I saw it and then I was like, wow, let's do this, you know? I forgot how hard it was to cut. Where were we? So yeah, guys, don't stress, okay? If fasting works for you, do it. Don't do some crazy stupid shit like Chris Hemsworth, Thor did. I watched that documentary though. It's just like 20,000 hours fasting and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Well, scientifically speaking, yeah, it is true. I mean, fasting can promote, like, you know, reset your gut and like lots of benefits related to like resetting your body and cleaning your body inside out and stuff. Maybe just inside. But I mean, maybe if you're just like into like health and stuff, like, I don't know, you're like in your 50s and 60s, and you know, you're really, you know, it's more like to care about your organs and things. Not a bad idea, but if you wanna gain muscle, forget about that. You know, if you wanna be absolutely hench, forget about that, guys. This is stevia. Shall we do that? I don't know. But I reckon these two will go really well. But I think it's I don't think I'm gonna get lots of flavor from the banana. Plus, I need to add like more carbohydrates, so oats, and it's not really on my diet. But so yeah, I need to add oats. So I'm just gonna write out the 50 grams that I have here. Yeah, and then we just use this. Wow, it is thick, guys. So yeah, super interesting video, guys. What we were talking about? We're still not done. Just a lot to talk about, because this is an extensive topic. There could be lots of factors where you could be losing muscle mass, you know. And then another one of them is a hormonal factor. As you know, well, I don't know why I'm talking about steroids here, but yeah, people they do steroids and stuff, and they mess up with the hormones so that they can, they can go to a really unhealthy body fat, almost impossible to do it natural. So if you see some people out there that you can literally see like everything, like they're like an anatomy book, like they're really excessively lean, they're probably they can use, they use testosterone. I don't know much about steroids. I think Dibo or something like that. Oh, that's for like gain water muscle. Well, something like that. Maybe I'm not the best guy to talk about this. But I think definitely testosterone, and that's why this is a factor. When you go to when you start losing weight, you start messing up with your hormones. Yeah. I just need a fork. I'll be back for a fork. Yeah, so you start you start messing up with your hormones. Then like you lower your testosterone. What happened when you lower your testosterone? So it will not just prevent you from losing mass, but it could actually delay your cut. Okay, you might feel a little bit you definitely feel weaker, of course, but you won't be able to get any leaner, you see. So it's something that you have to keep an eye on, and then obviously you will lose muscle mass if you lower your testosterone. But obviously if you follow the tips before, you shouldn't be messing up that. But it's important to keep it in mind, yeah. And talking about hormonal factors, cortisol, yeah. Not just testosterone though, cortisol can prevent you from losing weight as well. See, so if you stress, that's actually a huge factor when most people, they cannot like thrive or succeed in those big competitions, because no matter how much they take in, if they're stressed, cortisol, it's a huge drawback. Huge wall. It won't let you literally plateau. And it happens to me as well. Like I've been in like the most like extreme diet, like trying to lose weight, and I'm like, why am I not losing weight? Because you're so stressed and you want to lose weight. See, that raises your insulin levels as well. And then you will be, and if you watch my other videos, all that stubborn fat and all that, that's related to cortisol as well. Okay, so important thing, chill out, my friend. Do everything right now. I mean, I'm a person that obviously in my regular life, I'm so busy. I'm always like, the clients and doing stuff. I'm doing activities that I love living. Like, some people, it's funny because some people, like most of your fitness influencers that you watch, I'm not one of them. Because I only got, by the way, I got 500 subscribers. Thank you. Woo! But most of them, they've got they're just committed to gym. They just literally PlayStation, lift weights, and the camera out, and that's it. Me, I just do so many things, guys. But obviously fitness is a big part of it. Like coaching, I'm literally like a nerd. I'm always studying, and when I'm not studying, I'm just out there surfing waves, skating so much, like dancing. I love dancing, doing stuff. So yeah, super busy. My mind is always like, and then I can get a bit stressed. And we'll go to the last factor. It messes with my sleep, guys. Insufficient sleep. That was a huge factor, which is related to cortisol and everything, and the hormones, the hormonal factor in general, and that could prevent you from losing weight. Yeah, but you probably wonder. I did change the topic a little bit from losing weight to losing muscle mass, but it's related. Yeah. So what happens is now everything will make sense. What happens is, if you stop losing weight, you're gonna want to keep lowering your calories, as that's what most coaches would do, by the way, which is totally wrong, and you will see it there a lot. Lots coaches only see the metrics. They don't care about the mental health or what your athlete is going through. See, and then they just keep lowering your deficit calorie. and then you're gonna be losing muscle mass and not fat. See, it's crazy. So then your body, obviously, he will get into that danger mode, raise, you know, cortisol is through the roof. You're gonna be like storing that fat, and you're gonna be just losing muscle mass instead. So it's crazy how the body works. But I'm a nerd. I love that, guys. I need a big spoon. Loads of cinnamon. I want to improve my blood flow, my libido. Yeah, why not? If you don't want to be amazing in bed, well, have a lot of cinnamon. Actually more, so I get more. I don't want to be that good in bed, you know. To be fair, it goes really well. You know what? I'll get it say more. You know what? Because I remember now, butternut squash and cinnamon. I like the best combination. These pancakes are gonna be like the dream. You wanna have these pancakes every day. To be fair, that's like a lot of pancakes. I probably will not consume it all, guys. I will have to save for like later. That's like a lot. Did I add baking powder, right? This is one thing, when I'm making these videos and I got really into the topic, like just right now, I do the cooking by default, like I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's gonna get a good texture, you know, hopefully. I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical because I like doing it with flour, but I've been really bad with the chopping, and I don't have I do like all the linseed flour, or like, you know, but I don't know, I've been really bad and I haven't bought any. But yeah, guys, I think I cover it all. Hopefully, it's a long video. That's why I'm doing these things. Now I'm a lot more consistent. As you can see, I'm doing 2 to 3 videos a week, full content. I'm reading all your comments and like all your questions. So just like send the questions, because I will be, you know, doing more videos about it. Like I said, I got a lot to say. I study so much, so I'm a nerd. I'm in my gym. They just, you know, it's called me a nerd because I just carry on talking about yeah, how fitness. And then yeah, it's really cool, guys. And then yeah, all these amazing recipes. Last time we didn't make a carrot cake, so probably leave a video here. You need to watch it. It was really good. This time we're making these ones. Hopefully they turn out well. You're about to see in a second. Wait a minute. Right, guys, so effectively not the best consistency, as you can see. No worries, we're gonna fix it. So whatever recipe I gave you earlier, I'm gonna update it, yeah? And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to find, it's just because I don't have flour, you see, I only have that oat that I add here, but I need something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find some sort of flour, some like a sticky texture. I'm gonna try to get the right conversion. Maybe ask ChatGPT for an education. Don't do that. I don't need ChatGPT to prep my recipes. I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. Yeah, I just need to use my brain. And I'm gonna be looking for covers and see what type of flours I have. Okay, but yeah, stay still, keep watching, because these videos are gold, guys. You learn things that you don't see anywhere. Right, guys, I'm back. We have to improvise on this one. I couldn't find any flour, so what I've done is one more egg. But this is what's gonna happen, yeah? On the recipe, I'm not gonna put oats, I'm gonna put oat flour or any flour. If you use that amount, I bet everything I have in my bank account, £10, that you're gonna have a good consistency pancakes, yeah? They look okay, you see? I had 1 egg, and it was better. They look more like, they got consistency, they're thick, but they look like a mini pancakes. I had to make it like small because they were hard. it was hard to get a good shape on it. Also, if you have a good pan, as in cooking pan, it'd be a lot easier, yeah. But hey, guys, I hope you have learned a lot today. I hope you have learned so much today, and you enjoyed the video. Try these pancakes. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you got to this part of the videos because you love me and you're already a subscriber, so I love you.